So there's one main species. It's called Cannabis sativa, and all of the cannabis can interbreed. So the pollen from one to the bud of another can make a seed. So it's all one species. Like take tomatoes, for example. There can be lots of different varieties. So we've got big tomatoes, small tomatoes, purple, black, red, yellow, all the variation in between. And some are more consistent than others, and some are harder to keep consistent. The same is true with cannabis. There's currently probably thousands of different varietals, stemming from maybe 10 different places where it was growing consistently in a single environment. You have strains from Thailand, strains from South America, a lot from Afghanistan. The plant originates in Asia, but was spread throughout the world. And, it's only in the last 100 years or so that the cannabis is now becoming very well bred, so to the point where there's many, many varieties. I don't think there's a count. I've seen literally thousands and thousands of different varietals, and a lot of times they'll be coming from one lineage. So one, OG Kush plant will make a branch that just explodes, and each one will have a different flavor profile and strength and growth structure. And even I'll take the seeds off of one plant, and each one of those seeds will be different slightly. One will want to grow tall, one will want to grow short. Some will be potent, some will be fast flowering. So because we're using such a mixed bag to start with, the genetics of cannabis are currently not very stable. So that's why we see the next generation be very diverse. And so when it comes to breeders, when they're breeding a plant, they'll say, I want a plant that's pink, and it's got a certain flavor profile, and I know one of the phenotypes in the plants that I'm breeding is there. I'll find that plant and I'll breed it with other plants that look identical, and I'll do that a bunch of times until every time I grow a seed, it's got a 75% chance of being the variety that I want. And that's what you see from seed breeders. They've got a package of something that can be pretty sure there's a 80% chance that those seeds are going to grow how they say they're going to grow. That's how they can charge, money for great white shark or, all these different varieties. But if you were to take that seed and grow two seeds together, you've undone the breeding that they've done. And so you're going to get good plants, but they're not going to be consistent the same way they had in the original pack. Cannabis breeding can be a little difficult because of that.